What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So, of course, the breaking news today is that, of course, Newcastle have put in another bid for Brentford's Yoane Wissa. Coming from, of course, Keith Downey on this. Newcastle have today announced, as you will see up on screen, have announced that we have put in an offer for Brentford's Yoane Wissa. The offer is of 35 million plus 5 million add-ons, a 40 million package. Newcastle are waiting the response. Of course, this was put out at 2:30, and Newcastle have now gotten our response. And unfortunately, it's not the response we wanted, as it's coming from David Ornstein. This, so do take it with a pinch of salt. But David Ornstein is saying that Brentford have turned down the latest offer from Newcastle United for Yoane Wissa. A bid worth 35 million plus 5 million in add-ons has been rejected by Brentford. Sources insist the target price on the 28-year-old striker, never given to anyone. The Dominican Republic of Congo international determined to secure a Nufc switch, according to The Athletic. But I mean, literally looking at it, 35 million plus 5 million in add-ons for a 28-year-old that is going to miss a good chunk of the December fixtures. That is a really good fee. Brentford should really be taking that fee, to be honest. And a lot of people, are looking at this, is us Newcastle United fans are looking at this, and we're looking at it and we're thinking, what is going on with Brentford? Because there was an agreement placed there with Yoane Wissa that he could move from Brentford if a club that was playing in the Champions League came in for him. We're playing in the Champions League, and now all of a sudden Brentford are backing out on that promise. They're backing out on an agreement that they had in place with Yoane Wissa. And a lot of people are saying, this is sort of similar to Alexander Isak. It's not. There's no similarities to the Alexander Isak deal at all. There's no situation that is identical to what is going on with Isak. Yoane Wissa is still training with Brentford. He's still willing to play for Brentford, unlike Isak, who isn't training for us as a team. He's training individually, whilst Yoane Wissa is training with the team. And Isak isn't willing to play games. Yoane Wissa is willing to play games. So completely different situations. And of course, the fact that Isak wasn't given an agreement that he could move in this window, whereas Yoane Wissa was given an agreement that he could move if a team in the Champions League came in for him. And now we are seeing, of course, reports coming from David Ornstein saying that our recent bid, our newest bid for Yoane Wissa of 35 million plus 5 million in add-ons has been rejected. And that was only at 3:48, and Keith Downey put his post up at 2:30, so they didn't really take that much time to think about the deal. And for a 28-year-old, that is a really good deal, especially when, he doesn't want to be at Brentford. He wants to be at Newcastle United. He wants to, be playing Champions League football this season. He is looking forward to a move to Newcastle United, and unfortunately, it looks like Brentford are holding him in place. And that's their priority at the end of the day. It's their player. We've put in the offer. If that's not the offer that they want to take for the player, even though it is a really good offer of 35 million plus 5 million add-ons, that's something that we'll, just have to take and move on and look elsewhere at other players. There's plenty of players out there that we could go and get, but I don't think we're going to be seeing, Alexander Isak leaving Newcastle United in this window. After the statement that was put out last night, you can see the video on my channel I did talking about that, giving you my thoughts on that, of course. And I've got to say, with what's been said by the club, it's 100% guaranteed that Alexander Isak will not be leaving in this transfer window to go to any club, let alone Liverpool. So that's something that, Liverpool fans, as a lot of them been commenting on my comment section of all my videos of late, are just going to have to get into their heads that Alexander Isak is a Newcastle United player. He's contracted to Newcastle United for the next 3 years, and he is going absolutely nowhere unless somebody comes in with the asking price that we see fit. And of course, like I said, it won't be this window. There's not enough time left now to go out there, find that backup striker that we were looking for Callum Wilson to begin with, which was meant to be, Yoane Wissa or Benjamin Sesko or João Pedro or Liam Delap. The names go on, the list goes on. And then also find a replacement for Alexander Isak as well. There's just not enough time left in this window to do that. So I can fully understand the stance of the club. It's the right stance to take. It's the right approach to take going forward. But Isak will be a Newcastle United player when that transfer window closes on September 1st. Of course, there's still a chance he could go on loan, but I don't see it happening. The club said that he's not moving, and I think a loan would also count towards that as well. But anyway, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Just wanted to do a quick live stream, get my thoughts across on this breaking news of Yoane Wissa deal, which was a really good deal, and Brentford have again decided to reject the deal. And I don't know how much Brentford want for Yoane Wissa, but 35 million plus 5 million add-ons. If David Ornstein's reports there are to be true that it has been rejected, that is bordering on crazy levels. Yes, he's a really, really good player, but for a 28-year-old, soon to be 29 this season, and the fact that he is going to miss a huge chunk of that December period as well to go to the African Cup of Nations, that's a risky move by Brentford. It really is. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure to go check out that video, like I said, about the statement and my thoughts on that, which is up on the channel. And till next time, I'll see you all later.